a fun show last night. The Academy Awards were packed with plenty of incredible and memorable moments. Here now to talk about the big wins and snubs of the night, George Marshall and Steven Feinberg. Good morning to both of you guys.
Good morning.
First of all, on behalf of everybody here, we want to thank you guys for first of all, for the award last night, for having us out last night, and just a really nice, well done, fun event last night at the Biltmore. So thank you.
Well, you guys deserved it, and it was a fun night, and it's nice to have camaraderie among the Rhode Islanders.
It was. So thank you again. All right, so let's get to it. Now, we just recapped Best Picture winner. Shape of Water did win, which stars Rhode Island's own Richard Jenkins. Is that, if you had to take all of the movies that were up for Best Picture, is that the movie you would have picked? And is that the movie you would recommend everyone to go to see?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
Yeah, I have to say, that was the movie, when I saw it, I wanted to see it again. I thought it resonated with me, and what I loved about that movie was it used every single tool in the cinema tool chest, and I love that movie, and I will watch that movie again and again.
And he didn't give you an answer.
He tap danced around that just a little bit.
I love that movie.
Honestly, we were able to work with Fox Searchlight in the fall, so we had a number of these films premiering here before they officially opened. And I love that film. I also love 3 Billboards Out of Ebbing, Missouri.
Yeah. Okay.
And so for me, the choice was either or. So that's my answer. Both were fine. If they either one, I was happy.
I would have been happy with a tie, too. That would have been great.
Exactly.
I wish there were a couple of ties last night.
Right, yeah, because there really are a lot of great movies. Also a historic night. Jordan Peele becoming the first African-American to win Best Original Screenplay as well.
Big deal.
Big deal, right?
Big deal.
Yeah.
And first film coming out of the gate, so he was nominated. And that was a film that was shot in 23 days. A very small film. He didn't know, like, if he was going to pull it off, and they stepped up to the plate and became a phenomenal success.
And it's a great film. It really is. I mean, that film holds up with multiple viewings because there's so much texture and depth. And I just think the performances are just very solid. And it also has a subtext that really works on you.
Yeah. Right. One of the other things I know you guys are very proud of is the winners last night. Silent Child was a big winner last night.
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, for us, we were hedging our bets. We had 7 films that came out of our festival that were in competition.
You know how to pick them.
So we had 4 out of 5 for the live action, and thank you, as we do. That's our programmer, Sean Quirk.
Sure.
But having said that, our bets were personally on Silent Child simply because we built such a nice relationship with those folks. It was a world premiere. They brought the film from England. They brought the young girl, Maisie Sly, who's actually deaf in real life.
Sure.
And it was such a nice experience, and we stayed in touch with them ever since. So yesterday morning, I was back and forth with them before they went out, wishing them luck and saying, don't worry, if you don't win, you've already won.
Right.
Just a nomination, given that thousands and thousands of films. You're talking about 10 or more thousand films available for that competition just to actually qualify.
And they really appreciated the fact that the Rhode Island International Film Festival is a qualifying festival. It was a new experience for them, and I know that they had reached out to George several times just to go through the process, make sure that everything was going right, and it was really nice when they sent a picture with themselves and Steven Spielberg at the Oscar bunch.
That's fantastic.
Like a dream come true.
Was there any surprises? I know you guys, we were out last night, but you guys did watch it again. Was there any big surprises last night? Or something maybe you felt like somebody got snubbed and really deserved it?
Well, let's talk about Best Song, because we had some issues with Best Song.
Yeah. Well, I haven't even seen the movie, but I love the music from The Greatest Showman. And then when they did their performance during the Oscars, everybody stood up. It was the last song. And I'm like, man, and I love that song, and it didn't win, but I thought it should have.
Yeah.
But having said that, I liked Remember Me, but I don't really like the end show piece that they were doing with Miguel. I actually like the softer versions that are in the film itself, the character versions. So to me, that had some heart to it, and I like that.
Right.
So we had a difference. I like both songs, but I liked Remember Me as the winner.
Can I share a highlight?
Sure, go for it.
I think one of the highlights was the montages that they did before the awards, when the historical montages, and then having like Eva Marie Saint, a legend. She's like 91 years old, come out. She had her head together, and she looked great, and she'd worked with Marlon Brando and Cary Grant, and then Rita Moreno coming out with her outfit from...
Looking great.
Yeah, it was terrific.
And even Marie Saint's still working. I mean, the last film that I saw her in was called Winter's Tale.
Okay.
And she was amazing in that.
Yeah.
And that was just like 2 or 3 years ago.
How would you rate Kimmel?
I thought he was terrific.
Me too.
I thought it was a fun night.
Yeah.
And I like that whole jet ski
Yeah.
running joke.
And the end with the jet and the guy with these trophies.
Helen Mirren
and
behind
Helen
him.
Mirren doing the Vanna White.
thought it
I
was
just
fun.
thought that was hilarious.
I thought it was fun. Well, guys, thank you again for coming here. Thanks for the party last night. Always great to see you, and a great recap of last night's Oscars.